Before the world was filled with complex multicellular organisms, life underwent a long and hidden journey during the Precambrian Era. This period, which spans about 90% of Earth's history, saw the slow and gradual evolution of single-celled organisms, paving the way for the emergence of multicellular life. Today, we'll embark on a journey through this ancient and fascinating time to explore the birth of the first multicellular creatures. The Precambrian Era spans from the formation of Earth, around 4.6 billion years ago, until about 541 million years ago. This vast period is divided into three sections: the Hadean, Archean, and Proterozoic eons. During this time, Earth gradually transformed from a fiery and volatile sphere into an environment capable of supporting life. In the beginning, during the Hadean eon, Earth was an inhospitable planet, battered by continuous meteor strikes and violent volcanic activity. But as the planet's surface slowly cooled over millions of years, the first oceans formed, setting the stage for the origin of life. About 3.8 billion years ago, during the Archean eon, the first signs of life appeared. These early life forms were single-celled organisms that thrived in the Earth's ancient oceans. Despite the harsh conditions, they began to evolve from simple organic compounds into more complex structures. These single-celled organisms, known as prokaryotes, reproduced simply and filled Earth's oceans. They used the chemical compounds around them to generate energy and rapidly spread across the planet's waters. Around 3.5 billion years ago, one of the greatest biological revolutions took place: the rise of photosynthesis. Some microorganisms, like cyanobacteria, developed the ability to convert sunlight into chemical energy. They used water and carbon dioxide, releasing oxygen as a byproduct. As oxygen production increased, it gradually accumulated in Earth's atmosphere, leading to significant changes in the planet's living conditions. Although oxygen was toxic to many early life forms, it would later become essential for the evolution of complex multicellular life. After the oxygen levels rose, around 2.1 billion years ago, more complex organisms known as eukaryotes emerged. Unlike prokaryotes, these cells had a nucleus and internal structures called organelles, allowing them to perform more specialized functions. Eukaryotes acted as a bridge between simple single-celled organisms and the multicellular organisms that would eventually evolve. Through sharing genetic material and resources, these cells evolved rapidly. After millions of years of eukaryotic presence, multicellular organisms gradually emerged from these single-celled ancestors. At first, these organisms were simply colonies of eukaryotic cells working together. One of the earliest known multicellular organisms, called Grippania, appeared around 1.6 billion years ago. These primitive organisms could use their cells to perform specialized tasks, which was a significant step towards the evolution of more complex life. About 600 million years ago, during a period called the Ediacaran, a wide range of multicellular organisms appeared. Most of these creatures were soft-bodied and lacked skeletons, living on the ocean floors. These organisms, such as Dickinsonia and Sprigina, showcased a diversity of life forms never before seen. While some of these organisms would later go extinct, they laid the groundwork for the explosion of life that would come during the Cambrian period. The Precambrian Era set the stage for one of the most important events in the history of life, the Cambrian explosion. As the Precambrian drew to a close and the Cambrian period began, life suddenly and dramatically diversified. These multicellular organisms were the pioneers of the modern world. From simple single-celled organisms to complex multicellular life, the Precambrian Era was a time that laid the foundation for the evolution of the most intricate organisms on our planet. This evolutionary journey reminds us how small changes can lead to monumental shifts in the history of life. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Past Quest and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next adventure.